Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel for a new video from Le Mans Ultimate. This time we are with LMGT3 Fixed Series on Beginners Daily, and this is from Spa in wet. So qualifying was wet, but there was no rain falling and it wasn't that much different to drive than in dry conditions. Okay, the car was a bit slippery, but visibility was great and feeling was mostly great, though I just didn't hook up the lap and I had to start mid-grid. I think it was P13. So yeah, this is actually my first time driving LMGT3s in this game on wet surface. Before that I only tried wet driving once, and that was with LMP2 cars offline in practice at Imola. Racing wise, I have not raced in wet since I think it was F1 2016 or 2017, the last time I actually played the game almost every day and did career mode. Of course I didn't film it back then, but still I played it. And I haven't had a multiplayer race in wet, I think never. I mostly raced in R Factor and when I raced online, and there was no rain unless you had mods. Once those mods came out, I actually stopped playing that much because I had little time to actually play. So yeah, this was my first ever, I think, online multiplayer race in wet, and it was quite tense for me because of that. So this was my qualifying lap. Now we'll go to the race start. And here we are, getting ready to start from, yes, I was correct, P13. So far I wasn't worried about visibility. I could see good, but then we started accelerating and oh my god, that there is a white wall in front of me. So yeah, I tried to stay out of trouble in turn 1. I think for the first time in my career in this game, in turn 1 in Spa, I managed to stay out of everyone's way and out of trouble, so yay me. I lost one position though to this BMW who went a bit dive bombish on the inside, but I didn't mind. I just wanted to survive this race, and so far it was going so well. So as you can see, there is a big white wall in front of me of rain spray, and this is something I never experienced, and this is why I missed my braking point here, but I managed to stop the car and get 2 positions without making contact with anyone. Also, my PC has a bit of trouble getting on with all this rain. I might have to turn down some of the settings, so that's why you see some stuttering here and there. Here we go for the replay of that first sector. At this point in race, so halfway into the turn 1, I was kinda happy about it. I gained 2 positions. Felt good. I was worried about not being able to see, but still, it felt good. And since this was my first race in the wet, I just wanted to not care about results, just to stay out of trouble, to actually keep on track and to basically just gain more safety ratings so I can progress further into the Le Mans Ultimate online sphere, so to say. So nicely settling down into the rhythm, feeling good, still a bit tense on the inputs. I didn't want to do anything wrong, to go too late on brakes or to just carry them on too long into the corner and spin out for basically nothing, and still getting used to super low visibility. Luckily for us in the game, we can have the name tags over the car when we are close enough, so you have some idea where everyone is. But I actually hope to be able to see better with the lights. This is the first attempt of the BMW behind me to get past, but I held it nice on the outside into the first part of the chicane, and then on the inside I parked it on the apex and he had nowhere to go. So a bit of defensive driving from me, and now he loses a position momentarily, I think. So that's all that happened in lap 1. We are still some 8 laps away from the end of the race. I made a big mistake here, not big, but still I went off the track. Luckily I didn't gain any time, so the game decided not to penalize me for that. And yeah, we're now settling into the race. So nothing really eventful happened until this point in the race. Here you can see a BMW that's been on my tail from the lap 1, gaining and gaining, but then again on the straight I managed to take a bit of that gap where I make a mistake, and this is where my race turned upside down. He brakes too late, he smashes into my rear. I got a big damage on the rear aero and some damage to my suspension, and just like that I lose 2 positions, got damaged car, and due to no fault of my own. This is me still being angry and missing the apex of the corner, and here is the replay. I went onto brakes where I usually did in this corner. I didn't try to brake early, I didn't wheel on the braking line, I just took my racing line with brakes how I usually did in this race so far, and he smashed into me. He gained the position, I lost 2, but that's racing sometimes. So continuing from there, I was obviously not happy with it, but I decided not to really do anything stupid now. I just had to keep my head down and finish the race in as good position as I could. At least this way, being behind everyone for a couple of seconds, I had some better visibility now with no rain spray. Here he makes a mistake. I thought, oh, maybe I can get him back on position, but no, he was just too quick for me, or I was too slow, and that's it. So I'll cut a big chunk now of the race out, because really nothing eventful happened. I was just driving around and keeping out of trouble and finishing the race with good safety rating. And here we are for the final lap of the race. We are now in sector 2. I felt at this moment as if rain has picked up a bit, but apparently it's just that I was back in traffic and there was a lot more spray. So I'm in P13, hoping to maybe gain another position on Mustang in front of me. Going into the last sector, I was happy with my performance in this race. It didn't go in the best way for me, but I still gained some valuable experience for future races in wet. So yeah, final few corners, P13. A mistake. I thought, okay, maybe I can work his mistake into the last corner if I show myself on the inside, but no, he gets his composure back and he actually tricks me. I actually tried to accelerate harder a bit, and that's where I made a mistake and spun out, and instead of P13 or maybe P12, because a BMW that crashed into me was spun, I finished 19th. So if you liked this video, please like and subscribe. This is all from me for now, and I'll see you in the next one.